Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to BWTM Online. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked us already, like us on Facebook. Check us out on Instagram. And of course, again, subscribe to the channel. David Price stops Dave Allen. Who would have thought it? Well, I did. I saw Allen, Price having the power to stop Allen. But I thought it'd stop him earlier. He didn't. Allen didn't come out for the, I think it was the 10th round or the 11th round. And Allen had to leave the arena on the stretcher. But now it seems that he's okay, judging by what I've seen, photos and Darren Barker. So that's good to hear that both fighters are well. Now, cop a lot of stick on here for backing David Price, and I like this version of David Price. There's a bit of nastiness about him. There's a like, I don't give a damn, and like it wasn't the script for David Price to beat Dave Allen. He has no promoter. He revealed in an interview earlier that he has no promoter, so he could fight on Frank Warren's card. He could fight Eddie Hearn's card. He's got no promoter whatsoever, and it seemed like, the script was for Dave Allen to come over and bash up David Price. So David Price had far more ambition. David Price is really speaking his mind at the moment. I like this David Price. The kid anyone else tells me I like this David Price. I had a lot of people on here that were saying, Dave Allen's going to bash up David Price. And David Price put it together. He put the jab, the right hand together. Nice combinations on the inside, spinning, tying Allen up, walking him back to the ropes. And that was a very good performance from David Price. So whoever you people out there that were backing Dave Allen or rating Dave Allen like the next Rocky Marciano, right? You guys are now got to take that same energy and use those same thoughts. Oh, I've got no sound. How can I have no sound? Yeah, there's sound. What's he talking about? There's no sound. Of course there's sound. My thing's picking up sound. Yes, of course there's sound. So those people have got the same energy that was praising up Dave Allen need to use that same praise and now praise David Price. Right? So thank you very much. Those same people that were knocking Dave Price and were backing Dave Allen now need to turn around and back David Price. A great Rocky story here from Dave Price. David Price has been knocked out. He's been knocked out flat. You've had me here many occasions talk about David Price. Said, listen, if he gets a sports psychologist, he gets to use the jab and he gets to box. Use the jab and box and use that right hand. And if you can do those things and put it together, and there was a sneaking suspicion tonight that if Price put it together, he could definitely outbox David Allen. And it was a good performance. I was concerned at how he allowed Dave Allen to get close on him. Dave Allen has a broken cheekbone and cut his mouth open. Yes, well, okay. Well, that's what happens when you walk into one of the biggest punches in world boxing. That you can just walk through them. That's what happens. You've got to have some sort of defense, and if you don't get taught defense, don't care how good your chin is. That was the biggest puncher that Dave Allen ever fought, and that is a warning to the heavyweight division. Dave Allen's a guy that doesn't get stopped like that. Didn't come out for the next round. That tells you how hard a puncher David Price is. Ortiz needed a ref to help him. Dillian White can do that. Tony Yoka couldn't do that. And David Price did that. That tells you sort of puncher David Price is. He's got a decent jab there, Price. Got a good right hand, good boxing ability. Defense was nice. Tucked up well. I like this version of David Price. This version, David Price speaks his mind. He's got that little grip between his teeth. He doesn't give a damn anymore, right? And he literally said Dave Allen was just brought to the arena to get bashed up by Dave Allen. That was the plan. So there was no plan for David Price. So I'm glad tonight. I'm so glad. I tell you even more. It's not I'm glad he beat Dave Allen. He beat the hype train. He beat that. That's what I'm happy with. And I'm happy that Dave Price was able to do what he did. I'm so happy for David Price because, he was written off by a lot of people, written off by a hell of a lot of people. And unfortunately, with British boxing, you know, it's always good to give it and say he's this and he's that, he's crappy, he's garbage, and this and that. So what's now going to happen? Are you going to slag David Allen off, or are you going to give David Price his props? Like, for me, I know this might sound silly, right? This might sound silly, but could this be an Indian summer for David Price? Could David Price have finally come of age? Could all those knockout defeats, could he finally have come of age? Could he finally have had he's had 2-3 fights now, you know, could he have finally come of age? Meaning, has it really come together for David Price? I still didn't like the way he was stepping back and leaving himself open to that overhand right. But I like the way he was tying up, walking Allen back to ropes. I saw some of the things there, the slip and counter uppercut. That's a thing he learned in America with Tommy Brooks, slipping back and throwing the right uppercut. Still a bit too upright, but that's David Price is going to be that way. So we've got to take David Price for what he is, as opposed to how we'd like him to be. Now, I like David Price. I still like him. The jab and right. Let me tell you something, David, if you're watching, mate, somehow you ever let me know you're watching this video. But what did I say to you about the sports psychologist? Get that. When I said David Price could go on to become heavyweight champion of the world, people laughed at me. Listen, I wouldn't like to see David Price landing a right hand on Deontay Wilder's chin. I tell you, I wouldn't, because David Price is the heaviest puncher in the heavyweight division, apart from Deontay Wilder. Oh, you know, that punching power that David Price has got, you know, and you got to think Dave Allen's got a pretty good chin. Most heavyweights who got hit with that right hand or those uppercuts that Allen was getting hit with, them combination punches, would have been out of there. I'm telling you now. Does he fare better second time around against Sasha? I don't want to see him fight Povetkin. What are you fighting Povetkin for? There's nothing in Povetkin. I would like to see him fight guys like Manuel Shah. I would like to see him fight Trevor Bryant. You know, I'd like to go down the WBA route. The other thing that peed me off is when I heard about Dave Price. They were talking about David Price was saying that he's not going to get the belt. That he can't take that belt home because that belt was meant to be for Dave Allen. It wasn't for David Price. That sort of stuff really pees me off, right? It was so scripted. And I'm glad for David Price. I'm glad he did what he did. I really am. So where early in his career he was badly managed, I hope now David Price picks and chooses his opponents. And yeah, I hope he does get paid well. I would say avoid Derek Chisora. No point. If you beat Derek Chisora, so what? He's never won a world title. And, you know, he's just a gatekeeper now. Forget Derek Chisora. He's going to he beat Derek Chisora. They'll recycle him and they'll package him up again and he'll fight again. Derek Chisora will fight till he's 40. They'll just repackage him and then send him out again. If he gets knocked out, change trainers, repackage him, walk strike to Chisora, package him up and send him back out there again. Throw a couple tables over, spit in someone's face, slap someone in the face, you know. So I'm really happy. I think even Tyson Fury would tell you now that the David Price he spoke about, this David Price, you wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. This David Price. Because I remember talking to Tyson years ago and Tyson said, David Price was the type of guy, if you went up to him, what's your problem, mate? He'd duck his head down and keep walking because he lacked confidence. This David Price, if you said to him, what's your problem? They say, yeah, what is it? David Price now is the type of guy that you saw in a dark alleyway. So what's your problem? They said, yeah, all right, you want some, let's have it. That David Price has got spunk about him now. He's got some, let's have it, son. I like it. He's got confidence now. And a guy who's got confidence and that can punch and he's got boxing ability and he's got a deep amateur background and he's got lots of experience of being knocked out. So he knows, he's been there, he's done it. Now you can see him putting together. I just hope now David can get a nice run of fights against guys who are not big punchers, stationary guys that don't have great chins, and he can nail with that right hand. You know, and Alpha Spilka would have been a good fight for David Price. So I'd like to look for the heavyweight division and see guys that he could potentially fight. You know what? Let me do that. Let me have a look for the heavyweight division and look at guys that David Price could potentially fight in the heavyweight division. That I think he could potentially go up against. Let's go down to WBA. I'm going to take David Price down to WBA heavyweight rankings. Why the WBA heavyweight rankings? because I think that's got to be the way for him. He's got the WBA sort of like heavyweight rankings. Let's see WBA heavyweight rankings. Look at that. Oh, that's not good. You've got Trevor Bryant there, Usyk, White, Joshua. No, that can't be right. No, that's not right. Let me look at this. Let me go to the WBA rankings now. Let me look at it properly because I don't know what's going on here. The latest rankings. So super champion is Andy Ruiz. The WBA champion is, world champion is Mahmoud Shah. You've got Trevor Bryant, Usyk, Dillian White, Joshua, Kuzman, Rivas. Well, Rivas will drop out of rankings now. Hrgovic, no. Hunter, no. Povetkin, no. That's it. Fraser Quendo. I think if I had a chance, I'd get White in. I'd get Price in with Fraser Quendo. I'd get Hunter with Povetkin. Hrgovic. Versus Kuzmin could be a good fight. Otto Wallin. I don't know much about Otto Wallin. Adam Koznowski. Fujimoto is ranked 11. Let's have a look now. WBC. Let's see. Trying to get maneuver Price into a fight, and that WBA ranking looks a bit too tasty for my liking. Let's see if we can see what we can get. Let's see if we can get him a shot. Let's see if we can get. Let's see in the WBC. Because if I'm going to put a Price in the ring with anybody, believe it or not, I'd put him with Deontay Wilder. People laugh, but I'd rather put Price in the ring with Deontay Wilder than put him in with, you know, Wilder probably icing, but still, the jab and the right hand. I mean, that right hand connects on anybody's chin in the heavyweight division. He's got the power, of course. Let's look at the heavyweight rankings in the WBC. Right. Got to try and maneuver Mr. What's going on here? Where's the rankings for WBC? I can't even see the ranking. Let's see. Doesn't even have it here. What the hell's going on here? Their website, I can't even see. I know it's got flash on it or what. I forget that. That's not even showing me anything. There you go. Right, WBC. You've got Luis Ortiz, Joseph Parker, Kubrat Pulev, Dominic Brazil. Price Brazil will be a good fight. There's Caballal there. Yeah, no, I want him. Robert Helenius would be a good fight as well. Helenius Price. Or Price versus Schwartz. He's good enough for Tyson Fury. He's good enough for David Price. Yeah. The Price anchor side in the celebration in the ring sure looked like it in the interview. He gave the finger up too. Good. I'm happy for him too. Otis Walling, yep. Sasha would hurt Hunter. Nah, not about that. Pulev. Helenius is still ranked in IBF. Yeah. Helenius versus... hey, you in the room? Smash the like button. So Helenius versus Price. I think that would be the fight I would make. I'd make Helenius versus Price. Price versus... what's this boy's name? Tom Schwartz. Those are two fights to take there. Price versus Hughie Fury. No, I don't like that fight. I don't like that fight for Price. I don't like that fight for Price. Dave Allen was at the bar at 2:30 a.m. Chisora said. Good fight, Michael. Yeah, well, you know, People in the room, smash the like button. You know, only so much hype you can you've got to be able to deliver. What will people say about Darren Barker now? Will they slag Darren Barker off? Will they blame Darren Barker for David Allen's performance? Will they congratulate Darren Barker? What will they say about it? I'd love to know what they'd say about Darren Barker and Dave Allen now. What do you think? So that doesn't surprise me about Allen. Smash the like button, people. So I'm so happy for David Price. I'm happy for him. You know, and yeah, I am a massive David Price fan. And David, I wish you all the best in your career. I knew Dave Allen wasn't all that. Never been a fan of this. Just had a sub story, sad but true. No way. Keep Yoka away from Price. Absolutely keep Yoka away from Price. Talented kid, potential to become heavyweight champion of the world. Tony Yoka, keep him well away from David Price. He only went with Barker because Barker's Eddie's mate. Get the money fights. Allen has a smashed orbital socket and has just released a statement saying his health has deteriorated over the past 12 months. Wow. Shit. That's not good. That's not good at all. He said he will be retiring. Barker wanted that 10%. Well, that's what happens. You know, you can have Allen better not be on any more pay-per-views for a while now. Yeah, I guess so. But I think they'll might wheel him out again. But yeah, that's what happens. I mean, some of the things that's going on in Dave Allen's career could have been so much avoided. But what can I speak? But you know, I guess people have to feed themselves. You know, that was a fight you should never have called for. You should never have called for the Dave Price fight. You know, he was banking on one shot, which was the overhand right. Shouldn't have banked. If Allen has retired, he's made some good money from his talent. Yeah, he may have done. Can definitely get TV work for Sky. Yeah, he could do. He could do. But I don't know now. I don't know. You know, he's going to find out who his friends are now, of course, Dave. Smash the like button. You know, if Dave, you're listening to this, mate, if you ever need a chat, you know where I am. Smash the like button, people. It's a tough sport, boxing. Tough sport. And I'll never knock anyone for it. It's a tough sport. Tough sport. Can't cut corners in the sport either. If he was in the bar at 2:30 a.m., is it that he cheating the public pay-per-view? But he's getting paid, isn't it? That's all that matters. Smash the like button, people. Dave ain't going anywhere. Trust me. Money. Yeah, of course it is. It's all about the money. I think Dave Allen's got to look about his career, in his life. Hopefully Price doesn't get too high after this and be dealt another crushing defeat. No, I don't think he will. I think he's steady. I think he's learned a lot. I mean, Ruben, who did you back for the fight, by the way? Because I backed Price, as it says on my betting slip. And I backed Rivas, but in the 9th round, that was Rivas right there, but he couldn't capitalize on it. Good work from Dillian White, by the way. I backed Price. Price, I'm so proud of him. He was a big underdog. I'm proud of him too. I'm really happy for David Price. I don't like Allen or Ruben. Why don't you like Allen? I like Price. The guy just posted a screenshot of Twitter of Allen messaging his girlfriend on Instagram just a couple of hours before the fight. LOL. It's what it is, isn't it? I don't think Price could make it past. Didn't think Price could make it past 6. Yeah, but if you look at the fight, Price was smart. If you look what he did, he was throwing shots and then tying Allen up, walking back. So he never fought the 3 minutes of every round. He did a Eubank, work for a minute and a half, and then tie a person up or go walkabout. I stopped liking Allen. He got too big for his boots. Okay. I had Price by distance. I just thought Price would jab him at distance, cause Allen so short compared to Price. Was humble before the money came. Yeah, but if you remember, Dave Allen used to be on this channel. Remember Dave Allen used to be on the channel? He used to have weekly. If those people who have been on BWTM Sports would know Dave Allen way before the oldest guy and Matchroom. He was on this channel. He was a regular. Price gassed hardly throwing in early fights. He definitely got a hold of his nerves now. Remember I talked about a sports psychologist? Anybody's followed me for years and heard me talk about Dave Price. One of the things I think is a sports psychologist. Yeah, he was burnt up so his nervous energy, but he looks like he's got it in control. Get your money on Pac-Man tonight. I already have right here. Manny Pacquiao tonight for the fight. So he's got to come through for me tonight, Manny. If Keith fights with his back against the ropes, all Manny has to do is force Keith to the ropes. Put Keith to the ropes, he knocks Manny out. Manny knocks Keith out. KO. I'm going with KO, Manny Pacquiao. How much are you going to win? Let's see. I think it's 9-1. Manny Pacquiao, 9-1. I got odds. Prepared to lose that bet, Ingram. Well, if I'd won all three tonight, I would have got the total of £500. And I'd only bet for a tenner. £500 I'd have got. £0. Keith Ice Manny. I don't think so. Keith fights like this. He's got wide shots. Manny comes straight down the pipe. We'll have to wait and see. Not long to go now. Thurman would have beaten Pacquiao 2 years ago. No, well, I don't know about that bit. Nah, I don't think so. Don't think so. Don't think so. Thurman's met nobody. He's never fought anybody who's got sort of hand speed and punching power and experience that Manny Pacquiao's never, ever. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, congratulations to David Price. I'm so happy for him. And if David, this is the last video I do and about your career, I want to tell you, I am so proud of you tonight. You proved the doubt was wrong. You stuck 2 fingers up to the haters, and so you should. Like I'm sticking 2 fingers up to the haters as well. And you know you've overcome, and I'm really proud of you. You know, I'd like to see you. You're a former British heavyweight champion, Jimmy. You guys like Tony Bellew saying that you were going to be the next thing. You were going to be if you go back and listen to Tony Bellew after he beat Matt Skelton, you should listen to what Tony Bellew said. Oh yeah, he's ready for the Klitschko's right now. That's how high David Price is rated in the world. You know, so I hope he gets his opportunity. You know how I'd like David Price to get his opportunity for a world title? I would want a situation where somebody gets injured and at the last minute, David Price has been training for a fight and he gets pulled in at the last moment. That sort of situation. Like a replacement fight for one of the champions. That's what I'd like to see. That's what I'd love to see for David Price. I want to see him get a world title shot. I really do. I really want to see David Price get a world title shot. I don't know who's going to back him. And I don't know if that's done him any favours because Sauerland's not with him. What was with the pity-patty shots Allen was throwing? Well, that's what he's been doing all his career, isn't it? And that's what he's been doing. I remember when I was in the ring of Allen, that was one of those pity-patty shots, a lot of pity-patty shots, trust me. They hurt. Is Barker a good trainer? I don't know. The good, the bad, the ugly sums Price up. No, they're not pity-patty shots. They're shots. See, they do the light ones here, and he let rip one up the middle. So I understand the pity-patty, but at that point in time, he was tired. But you look, he's there, and he slipped one up the middle. That's what he was doing, or dirt, and then one over the top. As Dean White would say, that was some baby ting, Alan. Yeah, I'm looking forward to our Filipino friends tonight hopping on board. The last time we did a Manny Pacquiao fight, we got 42,000 with 100,000 watching the post fight. So I wonder if we can smash our records for one more fight, one more Pacquiao fight. So we're looking to see if we can smash another Pacquiao record tonight. Later on. So I don't know what time. Does anyone know what time the Pacquiao walkout is? But yeah, I just want to say once again, well done, Dave Price, and commiserations to David Allen. Dean White versus Sean Fury. Who you got? I don't care. It's not really. Is boxing that bad that we have to talk about two guys who don't actually like box regularly? We have to talk about them. I mean, really? 2.5 hours Pac-Man walkout. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button. If you're on Instagram, give us a like on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, give us a like on Facebook. BWTM Online on Facebook. Follow us on Instagram, BWTM Online. Follow us on Twitter, Bayloric, BAYLORIC World TV. And subscribe here on YouTube, BWTM Online. Of course, if you haven't looked at the website already, www.bwtmonline.com. Let me give you the website again, bwtmonline.com. Get across there to the website, have a look and see what we're doing. Yeah. Of course, if you get a chance, the Chisora KO was brutal. Rick Glazer said about Spilka, he can hardly walk or talk right anymore since Wilder did him. God, you should read his comments on Facebook. He's funny, that Rick Glazer. So he said that Spilka was shot beforehand. I didn't know what to think, so did the business there for real. Yeah, give us a like on our Instagram, and we'll like you straight back. Smash the like button as always. Let me get across to Instagram now. Gonna miss these videos. I'm gonna miss these live shows. Right, I think that's enough for me. David Price, proud of your son. Come on. Yeah, Spilka showed decent potential till he got hit by the Deontay Wilder right hand. That's it. If you haven't already, please do check out our interview with Jasmine Hope. We did the interview, and it's a long interview, but check it out. It's a very, very good interview with Jasmine Hope, and more about what we're going to be doing in the future of BWTM. Check out our interview with Jasmine Hope. Check out our feature on Nigeria. We did a feature recently in Nigeria. Every Sunday we go. We're studying we look at a township in Nigeria and how we can improve that township. So please check out those videos. No, she's not a boxer, but check her out anyway. Do check out Jasmine Hope. There'll be a lot of her on the channel. Right, I think I'm out. Take care.